All right, let's try this again. Every video starts with a slug of coffee, so let's get that out of the way, right? Meow. All right, so what we're doing is we are roughing in some shelves for a little bit of wood storage over here. And we're using all pallet wood. You've seen some shop tours already, I'm sure. I hope. If you haven't, go back and look at those. It's coming together pretty nice. We'll do a full shop tour when it's done, but for right now, we are Gucci. So, excuse me. Like I said, we are. How long are these? Those are the short ones, apparently. Hang on. I think those are the 1.5 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. So these should work a little better for this. Oh, yeah, babe. So, let's put our 1.5 inches back in the bucket for now so we don't get them mixed up here. Just chisel up out of the way. Usually this wouldn't be a big deal, but I know me, if I got 2 different size screws over here, I'll constantly grab the wrong shit. And I don't feel like grabbing the wrong shit all the time, you know what I mean? So let's put this up. And I don't know where the hell the lid to this went. We'll figure that out later. Looks like a nice amount. Let's see. Those are Torx. I need this guy. And put the first screw right about there. Alright. I'm just going to keep looking over at my mic. And whenever it disconnects, the other one should be charged up. But this is going to be an unedited deal. Alright, where's my level at? I have a short level out here. I don't think I do. So I'll just use this for now. Keep it simple. It looks about right. Oh, shit, I gotta grab a drill with one hand. Damn it. Alright, so. Now we're off level again. Alright, so let's zip that dude in right there. Trying to go slow so I don't knock my level off on the ground. And unlevel the sumbitch. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can draw that up a little tighter. There we go. Alright. So now, oh shit, we got a bunch of nails in the way. Damn it. That fit in there, or do I need to do it down? It'll fit in there. Cool. So we need to go to the back of the wall there. Where's my pencil at? Did we get it? Looks like dog shit, but we got it. Where's my skull at? There it is. My apologies if that hurts your ears. It's supposed to be a noise canceling microphone, so I guess we're gonna find out how much noise canceling it actually does. There's nails in the way. Let's see. We are way too long somehow. How in the hell did we end up that long? I don't know. I have my pencil mark out. Guess my lid was too short. Try again. Still can't get a damn mark. All right. Let's try this another way. Only thing bad about those pencils. We're gonna call it 20 3/8 ish. Yeah, call it 20 3/8, and then trim it if we need to. All right, 20 and 3/8. Hang on one second. I got a D hoodie. I'll do that off camera so y'all can't see the fat rolls. I hate to get demonetized for stripping, but yeah. All right, so we got a mark now. Let's see here. Watch your ears, just in case this mic is a noise canceling as they claim it is. What we're doing is called a reference framing. Well, we're trying to. If I can get my pencil lid to work. How long are we? We're still a little bit long, so let's take a blade or two off of that. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Oh yeah, babe. There we go. Let's see, we might not have to mess with it. Where's my damn whacker? Here it is. Not that whacker, this whacker. I need my whacker, man. That ain't level for shit, though, unfortunately. We're gonna have to try our chisels out. And I don't know if they work yet because I haven't tried them. All right, where's our... All right, so we need to be right there. All right, y'all ready for some chisel work? Like I said, I've never even used these chisels yet. I just got them. That's a little fella. Where's the big fella? Here. I don't even know if these sumbitches are sharp. We're about to find out. All right, let's get us a clampy poo here. Let's see, actually. get our cut started before we do that. How does the zoom work on this thing? Does it work all right? Let's see. Can't zoom out in this mode. Okay. So let's just bring the camera a little bit closer then. That'll fucking work. I tightened it up a little too good there, I think. There we go. Really can't see it, but probably need to hang something over that sunlight area right there, but don't really have anything to hang there at the moment. A very low budget production, if you hadn't noticed. Hang on a second. They put a spring clamp up there. That might work for now. How's that? Is that better? Not really. Let's see. Let's find out where the sun's coming in at. Move my bandsaw fence. That ain't gonna work. Hang on. Get a bigger piece of plywood. Oh yeah, that'll work right there though. Let's see. Let's get this clamp here. Hang on, bear with me. Right. Get one more clamp here because I don't trust that. All right, that's much better, I think. Now it's all on my damn chest. We will fix that later. So I hope that's not too damn bad. Got some more quick grip clamps coming in, but they're not here yet, so. And I don't have a good hammer for this, so we're just gonna have to make it work. Alright, we are on top of our line. We don't want to take too damn much, too damn early, so let's get our other clamp. I got another clamp on this. On the porch up there, but it's kind of holding drywall and stuff at the moment. It worked out pretty well. Tap this guy again. Let's give us another relief cut here. I'm sure this is the improper way to do this, but it's the best we got at the moment. Tighten that clamp up a little bit. It's trying to walk away on me. I know better than to think we can do this, but we're gonna try it. Now, fortunately, I don't have a sharpener here yet. It's on the way, though. So we're just gonna have to deal with what we got access to at the moment. I have no idea what kind of chisels they are, but I haven't even sharpened them yet. As you can see, they're pretty fucking nasty. Little Amazon specials, but for being out of the box, they're not cutting bad. I'll show you the cut here when I'm done. It's a little bit too big of a piece there. Get a little bit of tear out right there. Alright. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Aside from crooked as shit, we're not bad. I'm pretty impressed with these chisels, I gotta say. They're just a set of El Cheapos. I wasn't expecting them to be good at all, so I ordered another set. They're on the way too. They'll be here, I think tomorrow, actually. Alright, where's my little rasp at? Alrighty, let's see here. How close is that? It's probably a few miles away from good. That's not terrible. Gotta flatten this end a little bit more. But like I said, first time working with chisels, so I've seen people do it, which means I can probably do it. Need a little bit more clamping pressure though. Let's see. Let's drill us a hole in the counter here. Actually, probably gonna have to get a Forstner bit for this part. Jesus Christ, how long is a fucking screw on this? For the bolt, I should say. Hang on, you get to look at my boob for a second. Really don't have any fucking drill bits there on the way too, unfortunately. This is a Forstner bit I use? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's do that. I'm gonna need to replace my drills soon too. Actually, not even my drills, they're my brother-in-law's drills, but he's kind enough to let me use them. Let's drop us a hole. About right there, I think. Yeah, we'll call it right there. Beauty, it actually came out. That's awesome. The chucks are old. Actually, these drills are like 8 or 10 years old, so they're probably due for a replacement job. Hang on one second here. Let me put my little bolty bolt up there. And we got some tear out to get rid of there. There we go. Well, shit. Get your ass on the hole. Alright, let's move her part down here closer to it so we can. I got these off of Amazon too. It's a little T-track joint. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's which one's the rougher? Choose this guy right here. No, the funny part, That tapping sound you hear is my bandsaw. Oh, that looks pretty good now. A little bit of rasping. Actually, I got a tad bit of difficulty right there. I might have just fucked up the. Oh shit. Yep, I did. Damn it. When you do that, yeah. All right. So what we did, in case you can't decipher my swear words, hang on. Let me get me a Winston real quick. Not sponsored, but oh boy, I'm decaffeinated. Hang on. Come on, you bastard. All right, so what we got here, pretty nicely flat piece. I got to take this edge right here and get that shaped up a little bit more. Get me a nice crisp 90 down there. As you can see, not terrible. Need to flatten this little joint right there. But what I did wrong here is the piece is going to sit in there against the wall and it's going to rabbit into my bench on the bottom. And then screws are going to go this direction into the back wall. But as you can see, my rabbit goes across the thick side. Actually, there you go. You can see the not quite a 90, but pretty close. So yeah, I got a bandsaw right here. I should have just did it on the bandsaw, but I wanted to play with my chisels and see if they're worth a damn. But they are. They're pretty good. And I've never sharpened them, never flattened them. Got it real close and then finish it off with the rasp. So yeah, I like it. But now, instead of it going on the wall like this, it's gonna have to go on the wall like that. And I'm gonna have to screw this way instead of this way. I wanted to screw this way, man. But whatever. You live, you learn. The shop's made out of pallets, as you can see in the background there. It's pretty I love it. I like it. I like rustic. And like I said, I'll do a full shop tour when we get all the cabinets built or the storage area. This is just going to be a place for my air compressor to sit over here in the corner and be out of the way so I can use my whole desk this way. And then nothing else is going to go there. I'm going to bring it out the length of here, so all my material is going to be, drum roll please, about 2 feet. Which working with pallets that lawnmower parts and stuff come on. 2 foot's about, it's a good size. I don't mind 2 feet. But that's going to be the top there. I'm going to frame it in with a lot of that 1 by 2, 1 by 1.5, whatever it is. What is that? That is 1 1/8 by 1 5/8. So it's really obscure. You got to custom make every piece, which I have. I've made every piece in here, so I'm pretty proud of it. But we'll do a full shop tour. Look what I found this morning. I found my electrical wire, man. Now I can run my power. But the only problem with that is I got to get all my shelving built because all my outlets are going to be mounted under my desk because my roof does leak a little bit. I got to get a little caulking. And I'm going to get a couple insulation sheets I don't know if I want to go with the polystyrene foam or if I want to go with the, what do they call it? I'm not going to go with the pink board. I think I'm going to go with the polystyrene foam. I don't know. I'll look on the box store websites and see which one. I would probably only need like 2 sheets, maybe. Yeah, 2 sheets ought to do it. Like I said, it's an 8x8 shed and it's got a lot of thick ceiling rafters and shit in it, so it's pretty beefy. It's about to get hot, so I need to put about 2 inches of insulation on the ceiling and then frame all that in so I don't have to worry about a bunch of glue and stuff. But we're about a half hour in. I'm gonna let y'all go for now. Hit some buttons, let me know what you think. I'll come back. I'm gonna get this corner here finished up today and we'll be back tomorrow or the next day. I got a lot of stuff coming in tomorrow, so we'll probably just do a tool unboxing tomorrow if it comes in time, and it might not, so I might just have to do my electrical tomorrow, which is cool because I got a, how bright is that light over there? It's like 4,000 lumen or 9,000 lumen or some ridiculous amount of shit. 4,600 lumen LED 4-foot bar light is going to go directly above where the camera's at, because most of my work's going to be done under my phone mount here. But I'm going to make several mounts for my swing arm. Actually, I think I'm going to get rid of this mount and order me a couple more of the mounts like I got inside for my streaming setup. But yeah, if you're into video games, K4K Gaming and Shenanigans is the gaming channel. I mostly do shorts and little short uploads, but I do live stream occasionally. And once my chisels come in, I got a bunch of these little 5x7 or 6x10s or whatever they are. How big are these? 6x9s, 5.5 by 5.5 by 13.5. We're gonna do a bunch of close-up carving on these. I got a router attachment for my Dremel tool on the way. I think that'll be here tomorrow too. But unfortunately for me, my UPS guy doesn't show up till like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, so I'll probably be well into AC by then. It's about to get hot. I live in South Georgia, so yeah, I definitely need to go get some foam for this roof. Actually, I see a lot of holes in the roof that are pretty dark and translucent, so I think it's mostly caulked and sealed, but actually feels really nice out here right now. I need to get a fan for out here. I got a little one in my truck. I might try it and see if it moves enough air. If not, I'll get a box fan and build me a little area for that. I got to figure out exactly where my outlets are going to go. But yeah, we've been bullshitting for 35 minutes, so we'll let y'all go. And then we'll see you in the next one. Probably do an unboxing for the next one. But I don't know. Hit some buttons, man. Love you. See ya.